Hey guys, so today is a very important day in the gay community, and a lot of people who aren't gay might think it's stupid and stuff, but really it's not, because it's just a day that we can all kind of be open about our sexuality and not really have to worry about it, or that's at least what it should be. And this video is not going to be as funny as normal because it's going to be more of a serious one and it's going to be more personal. But today is National Coming Out Day, and really the point of it is just to kind of like, for people to realize and bring awareness to that coming out is not easy. It's not a small little thing like, oh guys, I'm gay. No, that's not how it is in today's society. Yeah, it's a lot better than it used to be, like back in the 70s when you'd go to like a crazy place if you were gay. And I mean, it's still not very, gays aren't treated that well still. And I don't have it that bad, so I'm not here for any pity party because I honestly have the best friends I could ever ask for. My family's okay with it, and really I don't live in an area where it's that homophobic, so it's okay. But I just wanted to give you guys a little bit of a idea of how it was for me. Well, first of all, I've always known I was gay. I probably knew since I was probably in like 2nd grade. But I never knew exactly what it was specifically. I didn't know that it was gay. I just knew it was like I was different. And then when it came to be like, I don't know, maybe like 8th grade, I definitely knew I was gay, or at least thought I was. But then I was so against it and I didn't want to be gay that I would force myself to like girls. And actually, some people might not understand, but I actually did like girls too. It's weird, but it wasn't really sexual. It was more like emotional and I really liked the person. But then it came to be around, like, 10th grade, 9th grade, and people were always, like, making ignorant comments to me in school, like, calling me a faggot and stuff, and it really started to bother me a lot. But it wasn't that bad, because hate here, like I said, isn't that bad. So then it came to be around, I want to say, like, 11th grade, and things started to die down a little bit, because the older kids, it was always the upperclassmen that was treating me bad, not really kids in my grade much, well, a few, but we all have those people. You know, it's just, you know, normal high school. But now that the kids that really caused most of my problems were gone, school was a lot easier to deal with, and I didn't really hate my school so much. And I came to kind of realize it wasn't the school that I hated so much, it was the people in it. And then, as time went on, I befriended a guy online through that stupid app, Hot or Not, that a lot of us use, because I was bored. And he was just a friend, and he was gay, and lives in Virginia. And I'm from Pennsylvania, in case you guys didn't know. And we just talked a lot, we were just friends, nothing more. And he kind of just told me about his story and stuff, and it really motivated myself to want to come out more. So he kind of just told me, you know, just do it. And I was like, okay. So then that night I had to work. At the time I worked at Aeropostale in the mall. And I was closing with my manager, who's also gay, and he's married. And we were just talking, it came to be like midnight, we were closing. It was me, him, and one of my other coworkers, who I also trusted. Me and her were good friends. And then I was just like, Jose, I'm gay. Like, because he was talking about how all of his, like, he was just talking about how he dealt with stuff when he was younger and dealing with his parents and stuff, and he had it way harder than I did. And then I just told him, I was like, I need to tell you guys something, and I was like, I'm gay. And they were so supportive and helpful of me, both of them, my manager and my coworker. I will always appreciate how my first experience with being honest about myself was good. And I will never regret doing that because he told me advice. My friend also gave me advice because she has a lot of gay friends. And I just was so happy that I could finally get it off my chest. But what made it even worse, though, was I had more on my chest because now that I came up to somebody, I was terrified that my family would find out somehow. Even though I trusted them, but I get paranoid, so I just thought my family would find out. So then I kind of just the next day told my friend Tyler, that's the kid that I met online, and I told him about it, and he was so proud of me, and he was like, well, when are you going to tell your family? And I was like, well, I wanted to wait till like after college and when I was out of the house in case they took it bad. But then I decided, okay, I'm just going to tell them because I can't deal with it anymore. So then I walked up in front of the TV when my sister and my mom were watching Shamu, of course. I don't know what they were watching, but it was some documentary on some, like, Shamu or something on SeaWorld. But anyway, that's besides the point. And then I go in there, and I was just like, Mom, Carly, I have to tell you guys something. And then I went silent, and I was just terrified. And then I was just like, I'm gay. Silence. my sister started crying, not because she was mean about it or mad. She just she just felt bad and thought that I was going to go through a hard time, and she didn't want me to be treated worse. So she was just upset that I'm going to have it harder than a normal straight person would. And then my mom, on the other hand, was very supportive, kind of. Like, she was just questioning me at first if it was, like, true or not, and if I was sure. And then she came up and hugged me because I was terrified to tell my father, who is very religious and stuff. But he's not a bad guy, but I've always just assumed he would like to stone me if he ever knew. But now that I told them, I had to tell everybody else. And my parents are divorced, but I had my mom call my dad and tell him because I was just that afraid I couldn't. And then while she was telling my dad, I called my other sister and told her. I wanted to rip off the bandage. There was no slowly telling people for me. I just wanted to get it all over with, in my opinion, because I feel like that's so much easier just to deal with all the heat at once, even though it's a lot worse that way, and then just to get it over with, so then you don't have to slowly, okay, now that your family's over at night, to tell your whole school that you're gay. You know what I mean? Not that I really think it's anybody's business, but I mean, it's just better for people to know, in my opinion, because I don't have to keep anything secret. But then my dad was actually surprisingly okay with it. I mean, of course he didn't like it and doesn't approve of it, but I mean, my mom handed me the phone, he was like, "You're my son, and I love you, so and I'll always be here for you." And my other sister, she was cool with it too, but they were all shocked, surprisingly. None of my family saw it coming, which I thought they would. My family was not okay with it after that for a little bit. They weren't being mean to me about it, but they really struggled with it. But now it's been about almost a year. I came out on December 14th of 2013, and it's now October 11th, 2014. So it's been about 10 months, a little over 10 months. And I can honestly say that I wish I did it earlier. I don't regret coming out now, and I wanted to originally after college or during college, but really now that I've done it and I can be open with myself and have all my friends and like date like people who I want to be with, I wish I came out in like 8th grade or as soon as I knew. But I didn't, but I don't regret it. And honestly, coming out to my school was all of my school, that's the thing. My school all thought I was gay, so nothing really changed. I was expecting to go there and everybody be like, "What?" But no, everybody knew. So nothing changed at school. I didn't lose any of my guy friends, any of my girlfriends, any of my straight friends, gay friends, nobody. I really had it good, and I honestly, it makes me kind of mad at myself because I feel bad that there's a lot of you out there who are really struggling and have gotten kicked out or are too afraid to come out or you're afraid you're going to get beat up and stuff like that. If you honestly know, the best advice I can give you is if you honestly are 100% sure something is going to be horribly wrong if you do, it's nobody's business but your own, and you can come out at your own time. This is not a day that's trying to force you to come out today. It's not like, oh, it's not coming out day, I have to come out. No. It's a day just to bring awareness that it's not simple and easy to come out of the closet and be open with your sexuality, whether you're gay, whether you're bisexual, transgender, anything. And honestly, it's a good day to come out, I guess. It'd be kind of cool to come out on coming out day. But the best advice I can give you is to just be truthful. Maybe find a really good friend that you trust and tell them. And then over time, you can see how that goes. And as long as you're 100% sure they won't spread it around. But honestly, coming out for me wasn't that bad of an experience. But in the end, I want all of you to know it'll be okay. There are too many kids that commit suicide and go crazy and drop out of high school and all this stuff due to bullying and all that stuff for being gay or bi or whatever it is. And honestly, just wait it out. I know it's really hard, and yes, there's going to be tears, whatever, but honestly, take it from me, and I would never lie to you guys because I am gay myself, obviously. And it'll be okay in the end. Everything will always be okay, I promise. And if any of you guys watching this want to talk or have any questions about anything, you can feel free to message me on YouTube anytime or tweet me at Patrick J. Santry, anything like that. I will always be open to talk to you guys no matter what the question may be, or if you guys just want somebody to talk to, I'll always be here. So I apologize if this isn't one of my normal, fun, happy, crazy videos, but it's coming out day and it needs to be taken seriously, and I really hope that a lot of you guys straight realize that it's not easy for gay guys to come out, or girls, or lesbians, or anything for that matter, or transgenders that are too afraid to admit what they really want. And I honestly think for you gay guys, or lesbians, or whatever you are out there, or LGBT community to sum it all up, I really hope that you guys take this day into consideration and just think things through, and you guys make the best decision for your future, and you guys decide what the best way to be open with yourself would be. You need to accept yourself before you can expect everybody else to accept you. Sorry, that's accept. I can't even talk. But yeah. So, happy coming out day, and I really hope that you guys take it seriously, and I wish the best of luck. So, you guys have a great rest of your day, and feel free to message me. I'm always here to talk, alright?